Vapors, what's up? It's the Vaping Gent 310 here. It's about 11:30 on a Tuesday night. I always do my reviews kind of later at night. I don't know why, but I just don't really have anything better to do in my time but review for you guys. And you know what? That's okay, because I love doing it. I love reviewing for you guys. If you're taking and soaking this information in and just soaking it and just letting it sit and then thinking about whether you're making a good purchase on things or whatever. And I'm happy if you guys make a good purchase and you love it. 2 thumbs up. Always 2 thumbs up. Anyway, I got another review for you guys here today. It's on a pen battery. It's kind of got a sad story to me, which I'll tell you guys. Me and my friend started vaping about in November of 2014. We got the CE5 starter kits, nothing fancy, wick-based tanks, little battery, like 600 mAh battery. Didn't last very long. Well, it lasted me a while. And he got the same thing, and we fell in love. We fell in love fast, and we were just all intrigued by it, man. We loved this stuff. But then I got into it, and I eventually got a Vision Spinner 2 with an iClear 30B, which that tank was not a good fit, because with the Vision Spinner 2, I'm going to tell you, don't get that setup. It looks nice, and it runs okay. The vapor production is not the best, but it works pretty well if you're trying to take a long hit. It's a lot better than that CE5 starter kit. Trust me. But it takes a while to heat that coil up. It is a bigger resistance coil, and I'll be getting to a review on that soon as well. I got a few reviews I got to do. But anyway, I got that, and then I went to my Davpo with a Mini Nautilus, with the Aspire Mini Nautilus tank, and then I got a Panzer Golden Army mechanical mod with a Mutation X RDA on it. And I still got coil building videos coming up for you guys. I gotta get more wire before I do that. Anyway, and the only thing he ever got was an EVOD version 1 tank, and his coil burnt out. So for Christmas, I decided to be nice. I got him a pen battery, and I got him a new tank, and I'll be doing a review on that tank as well, by the way. I got him those things, and he loved it. He absolutely loved it. But then recently, he just quit vaping. He just didn't want to spend didn't want to spend his money on it. He didn't want to spend all of his money on it. The only reason I say all of it is because if you've got the money to do it, it's not an expensive hobby. I mean, anybody that smokes cigarettes is spending well over $1,000, maybe over $5,000 a year. I think I researched, and I researched it, and I'm pretty sure that's what it says. When you vape, it goes down by at least 5-10 times. It's a lot less. It's a lot more inexpensive than smoking. But anyway, he was just completely addicted to the vaping, and he loved it, and it was a hobby. It was a good hobby. I don't blame him. I'm addicted, but like, he just didn't want to spend all of his money on it, so he quit. So he gave me the battery back and the tank back and all that jazz. But that's kind of the sad story to me, because he was the one that I could talk with this stuff to. Anyway, let's start reviewing this. Today, the review we got is on, ta-da, the Vision Spinner 2. Now, this is a variable voltage device. It's a twist-style battery, kind of like the Ego Twist. I think they vape from the same range, 3.3 to 4.8, and you got 4 selections with this one. You can go in between the selections, but it doesn't quite work as well. But I mean, it does. It just doesn't click into place. Anyway, the 4 selections that it says is 3.3, 3.8, 4.3, and 4.8 volts. Those are your 4 definite selections with these. Anyway, if you click this 5 times, it turns on. And this is your little button, by the way. When you pull it out of the box, this is what it looks like. It's a lot better than the Ego Twist style batteries. those come in just a few colors. I don't know how many colors they come in. I know that most of them come in a range of different colors, but I prefer this one better because instead of having that connection silver with that weird button, this one's got a nice, smooth, nice looking button. I mean, look at this. It's a nice little diamond shaped button, and don't mind the scratches. That's from me dropping it a few times. Anyway, this is what the bottom looks like, and it does turn. I usually vape on the highest setting for my coil, or my Mini Nautilus is what I vape on it with. Anyway, this thing costs about $50 to $60 from where I got it. I purchased this device at Digital Vapor Den down in St. Joseph, Michigan. I'm thinking off Niles Road. Nice little shop. I don't really like the service there because I tried to buy juice and they said that they didn't recommend 2 flavors I wanted to try. They just wouldn't recommend it. And I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, granted, they gave me one eventually that they did recommend, finally. And it was pretty good. I'll give them that. But I'm not too pleased with their service. You're supposed to give the customer what they want and not argue with them. Anyway, back to this. I believe this is a 1600 mAh battery. To me, it feels more like an 1000 mAh battery if you're vaping on the highest range. It doesn't have battery drop off, so you're going to still get the same power all the way through. It's regulated, so you're going to get the same power up until this device dies. Like I said, it's about $50-$60 where I purchased it. It's not the most expensive thing, but it's not the cheapest thing either. It's got your 510 connection threading, no adjustable pin inside, 710 on the outside for all your 710 connection 710 threading devices. But it is sleek. It comes in a range of colors. It comes in black, white, silver, red, dark red, brown, blue, light blue, dark blue, light green, lime green, dark green, yellow, gold. It's just the color varieties to me feel like they just never stop coming. It hurts my head, and it just looks so beautiful, and it feels nice in your hand. I nicknamed this thing the Magic Wand because it feels like you're holding a wand in your hands and blowing out smoke the whole time. Anyway, ooh, I've dropped this tank a few times. This Pyrex glass, a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Anyway, I'm gonna pop on this Aspire Mini Nautilus and show you how she vapes. Alright, I still got it on. This is what your device would look like with the Mini Nautilus on it, and this is how she vapes. Vapor production is pretty good. It's really good off this device. Yeah, it looks like a freaking magic wand in my hand. It feels like one, but it's a beautiful device. This tank is going to run you about $30. This entire setup will run you around $85 to $95 with the Mini Nautilus and this Vision Spinner 2 from where I purchased it. It's a real nice device. I'm pretty sure when you purchase this out of the box, I don't think it comes with a charger. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, pros are the color and the feel and the fact that it's a twist and the button. And I like how it says Vision Spinner on the side here. But let's get to the cons. The subjective cons here are kind of this. It looks flush here, but this battery is actually really weak. It's really thin. This right here, this little black piece here with your threading on it actually is a top cover, and it does come off. Be careful because there are 2 wires connected to the chip in here, And here, there's 2 wires, one here, black and white. And they both connect to the same piece on this top cap here. And that's how you get it. It's real weak, and those wires for my other one came off. But anyway, that's the review on the Vision Spinner 2, guys. I don't really know what else to say about it. If you want me to do any juice reviews, which I got one coming up soon for the juice that I got in this tank, which is a surprise right now. Don't be trying to get me to tell you. Other than that, I've got a story on how I started vaping, what I was like before it, and how I figured out I wanted to stop. But that's the review on this, guys. Just remember, drop the cigarettes, pick up a vape, and vape for the win. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay healthy, my friends.